What's up, everyone? Welcome to some more laddering. So, as I mentioned last week, we're recording ladderings now on the old Twitch channel, so that's down in the YouTube video description. Go check that out. Come join in. Probably going to be recording these on Fridays. That's when we're recording this, so what's up? Today, we're playing another sweet team from one of my favorite team builders. Navir sent me this. We were playing Support Regigigas, which I think is really sick, and no one, people don't anticipate Gigas to be able to do things without wheezing in this format, and Slow Start just makes it where you are basically useless, is what people think. But we're going to prove that wrong because we have Wide Guard and we have Bulldoze that can trigger our policy on Solgaleo. And more importantly, be like an extra form of speed control for our opponent. We also have Rayquaza here, so our Bulldoze doesn't affect Ray, so that's obviously very good as well. And then, we're Trick Room things with Solgaleo, which I think is pretty underutilized in this format. I love Mimikyu in this format currently. Safety Goggles Rotom allows us to beat up Sun teams. Glastrier is just another good Trick Room sweeper. I honestly think that Glastrier is really, really underrepresented in this format as well. I think that's the team. Pretty self-explanatory. We have Swords Dance Ray because that's really good. Dragon Ascent is busted. Earthquake's also really good. So I think that's everything we need to cover before we get into it. I'm signed into my account. Let's play some games. Rayquaza's not showing up. Sorry, opponent. You don't get to know what I'm playing. So we have Sword Burb, as Carl is referred to this team. I think Gigas is actually pretty great here. I think Solgaleo is also pretty good. Just being able to trigger our policy, be immune to Intimidate when our opponent has double Intimidate here is pretty decent. So I think the line, do I want to do Trick Room things? Probably, seeing how they have a bunch of fast mons. I don't think Gigas is actually all that good here. I think I want to do Solgaleo plus Mimikyu. I want Glastrier and probably Rotom because it lines up well against both Zacian and Yveltal. I don't think Ray does quite enough here, especially when they have double Intimidate. Let's do it. They're just going to lead their most powerful lead here. I think that's pretty okay for us. I kind of want to just Max Flare this Zacian and go for a Shadow Sneak here. Just immediately trigger policy and beat up their Zacian. If they want to double into my Mimikyu to prevent Trick Room, that's completely fine by me. Okay, this is Dynamax from Yveltal. I did kind of play into foul play here, but I think this is ultimately fine, because they're going to just take out my Mimikyu, aren't they? Okay, completely fine. Feel very good about our position. I will never not be satisfied by that. I think I'm going to go to Glastrier here, and I'm going to protect Solgaleo and, Icicle Crush this. Okay, there comes Ensign. I probably just lied. I don't think I want to stay in now. Am I worried about Yveltal? Max Darkness will do a chunk, but I don't think it's enough to KO. I'm just going to Max Lightning this and swap into Rotom. I think, preventing our opponent from doing their thing is more important than, us doing ours, basically. The fact that they doubled into my Mimikyu instead of my Solgaleo is really good for us, and I think we just need to capitalize on that sooner rather than later. So, I think this play makes the most sense. My initial thought was we can just protect Solgaleo to prevent, a Darkness into that slot. But yeah, they're just going to swap to Landorus. I'm going to go into Rotom here. There's a Darkness into Rotom, but that's completely fine. And Lightning should KO. Yeah. Okay. So, they're going to get to Intimidate my Glastrier, but that's kind of whatever. I can't protect on Glastrier because I obviously am Assault Vest. So, I think my play... I think I just want to Steel Spike the Lando. I could Lightning the Ensign And I think that's probably the play. We'll go for an Icicle Crash, but yeah, they just protect. This is actually really good for us. Okay, Flare Blitz does not take us out, but the recoil does. Okay, Sunsteel Strike, and I'll go for an Icicle Crash. This should probably be an Earthquake from our opponent, but I doubt it's enough to KO. Nope, not even close. Solgaleo just did, like, everything he needed to this game. Fantastic showing from him. Sweet. That was a good game. Sword Burb. I really like Glastrier here quite a lot. I think if I can get Trick Room set up safely, it feels pretty good. Mimikyu has felt really awkward here, not being able to... We've set up Trick Room once so far, and it's just kind of felt awkward that that's our setter because people just double into it. I think I want Glastrier, I want Solgaleo, and I want Rotom. See, like, they can just, like, Airstream plus Dark, Foul Play or something into this and KO it. They're faster than me. I'm gonna try to set Trick Room. I'm still gonna Hailstorm this. This is their only Intimidator on their team. So, like, taking out their Landers here is just really good. Okay, no Dynamax is good. Dark Pulse breaks my disguise. Are they Rock Sliding? They're Earthquaking. Well, that's not gonna take out my Mimikyu. Your Landers is now KO, and I'm back to neutral. And Trick Room is up? I feel like that turn went about as good as we could have asked for. Like, I think that could not have gone any better for us. That turn was really absurd. Alright, opponent. How do you beat a big horse? How do you beat my big horse? Oh, you have a Zacian? That's really cute. Kinda wanna just Hailstorm their Burb. Probably Dynamax, right? Yeah, let's find out. Nope. Okay. They don't protect your Zacian either? Good luck. Good luck, opponent. This game has not been particularly close. Yeah, opponent concurs that that game was not particularly good for them. Lunala Groudon is an interesting combination I haven't seen at all. What does that do? What does this do for him? Let's see. I also have Urshifu over there, which is kind of scary. I don't know what I like here. I think I want Glastrier. Glastrier actually lines up pretty well against, like, most of their things that aren't named Kartana. Like, I have Darkness for this. Yeah, I think trying to max Glastrier here is pretty good. They don't have Intimidate, so that's fine. Mimikyu plus Glastrier with Ray and Solgaleo in the back. I don't feel particularly good about this, but this is the game we're playing. I'm gonna click Trick Room. I don't think they have any way of stopping that. And I think I'm just going to... I want to Hailstorm this turn to break a potential Sash on this Tornadus. But I also want to Quake into their Feeny. I'm going to Hailstorm. I don't think this turn is great. Hey, they break our disguise. It's fine. Muddy Water is not even close to KOing us. They're not Sash. Okay. Meaning they're probably Sash Kartana or Sash Urshifu. Here comes Lunala. I'm going to go for a Play Rough into Feeny, and I'm going to Darkness this Lunala. I don't think people are going to anticipate Darkness on Glastrier here. And we're +1, so this should just be an easy KO. Even if they Dynamax, I think we KO them. Oh, they have Shadow Shield. You're right, Aaron. Very well. Nice catch. Did not even consider Shadow Shield. Bopped him. Now I have a +2 Glastrier. Nice Muddy Water. Still no accuracy drop. Oh no. I'm gonna just... I can't do that. They have Misty Terrain up. I cannot Will-O-Wisp their Groudon. But I can Play Rough it. They probably just Max Guard Groudon. I'm gonna Quake their Feeny. Okay, no Max Guard. Good job, Mimikyu. You tried, buddy. Didn't even dent my Glastrier. Holy cow. This thing's so good, guys. Why did we stop playing this? Bronzong and Coco. Well, those are annoying. This is a game for Rotom to put in work. It hits like everything on their team except for exactly Instant super effectively. So I think Rotom looks really appealing. I think Gigas actually has somewhat of an appeal. I think Ray also could be fine. And I think I want to Dynamax Glastrier after I take out this Ensign in the end game. I think something like this is probably okay. There's Zong and Groudon. Well, I think I lied and I just want to overheat this Zong. Could Bulldoze do a little bit of damage to this Groudon, lower its speed. It's probably Levitate. I can't imagine that this is heat proof. Let's find out. Rock Slide, okay. I'm gonna say they're a Levitate, guys. That or Rotom's just really busted, one of the two. Oh no, there's an Ensign. Kind of want to just Max Flare their Groudon. And we'll protect Gigas. Hey, that's a good Dynamax. Like, this Sporting Shot doesn't really matter, to be honest with you all. They bring in... Okay, there's Yveltal. No. And it still just dings my Rotom. Could Lightning the Yveltal. It might be Policy, though, so I probably don't want to do that. Could also just Max Flare the Groudon to do damage. Like, Body Slam the Yveltal. I think this is probably fine. They're gonna Snarl. Okay. Just trying to figure out what all we need to play around here. Okay, there's their Citrus. They Quake into my Gigas. Para? Never lucky. Alright, I'm gonna overheat and I'm going to click Wide Guard. Nice Snarl. We did damage! Yay! Alright, Gigas did its job. Glastrier can come out. I'm going to swap to Ray. And I am going to No, I'm not. I'm going to stay in. No, I'm not. I'm going to swap to Ray. One of these slots is switching to Ensign, and I think it's the Groudon slot. Let's find out together. They don't. They just stay in. Interesting. I'm really surprised by that, actually. I want to... I feel like I need to get rid of this Groudon. So I kind of want to Earthquake, but I don't want to... Like, Earthquake plays around Instant Switch. Yeah, there's the Instant Switch. That's a good switch. That does a chunk. There might be Assault Vest. That's decent damage. And bring out Rotom. Yveltal outspeeds me, so I'm going to protect, and I'm going to Icicle Crash here. Okay. The Oblivion Wing me. Alright, well, they should get KO'd still. Okay. Now, Groudon comes back out. I can... I'm going to Thunderbolt the Ensign. I think I lose this game. Yeah, they protect. That's fine. We know this isn't Citrus. Okay. I feel like I need to overheat this Groudon. Oh, they're just faster than me now. Yeah. This is a team that exists. I feel like they're trying to do discharge things next to Motor Drive. Could be like policy on Celesteela. This is a team. I don't know what to anticipate here. I really don't. I think I want to do Trick Room things. I think Gigas gives us the best chance because we can Wide Guard. And I think I want Glastrier and Solgaleo in the back. Yeah, I feel like this is just discharge things. So I'm going to click Trick Room, and I'm going to click Wide Guard. That's just what this screams is discharge here. Okay. Good read, good read. They Thunder Punch my Gigas. Alright. Well, we safely get that up. I can now Will-O-Wisp the Electivire. And I'm going to go for a Body Slam into PZ. That actually did more than I anticipated. That did approximately no damage. And they are going to break my Disguise now. And they get the Para. That's kind of whatever, though. Because, like, this PZ is just kind of neutralized. Still really good damage. Alright, PZ down. Gigas still doing Gigas things. This Electivire is just trying its hardest, and it's just not working for him. It's really trying, buddy. I will give you that. I wonder if you're Lum Groudon. I've already shown them Wide Guards. They probably just Dynamax here. I'm gonna click Protect. Earthquake. Why would you Earthquake your Electivire? That was a very odd turn. I can't Will-O-Wisp that one. But I can play rough your Groudon, and I'm going to click Wide Guard. Because now you can, like, Earthquake next to Ho-Oh, and it's not going to hurt. But Wide Guard just mitigates that. So, okay, there's the big burb. Got him. I wonder if this is banned Groudon. Kind of what that feels like. So Dynamax is now over. I mean, Trick Room's now over, and Slow Start is now over. I'm going to try to set Trick Room, and I'm going to Wide Guard again. That's unfortunate. But at least they waste a turn of their Dynamax, and they don't get a boost or anything off of it. That actually kind of works out fine. The question is who do I want to Dynamax here? I don't want to lose my Glastrier, so I think Dynamaxing it could be appropriate. And just going for a Hailstorm into Groudon and protecting this turn. This just feels like banned. Okay. Okay. I can Hailstorm this. I can Wild Charge this. It could also be Scarf. That's a lot of damage. And that's not enough to save you. That was a game. Glastrier is just insane as we get into another matchup where it's just going to shine. Huh. Gigas looks great. Mimikyu looks great. I want Glastrier, and I think I want Solgaleo. Something like this, maybe. I think setting Trick Room here is really important. Like, if we just Wide Guard in front of their dork, it just feels really good. Okay, there's a Whimsicott. They're probably going to try to Tailwind. I'm going to click Wide Guard, and I'm going to click Trick Room. There's no way they have, like, Shadow Ball or something on this. They Will-O-Wisp my Gigas. Opponent, I think you misunderstood the assignment. I'm going to Body Slam your dork. I'm going to do a ton to your Calyrex here. Grass Knot Whimsicott is it's an interesting choice in a Dynamax format where it can just be mitigated. Okay. Switcheroo, give me eject button. Well, that's annoying. You know? I think I'm going to click Wide Guard to prevent, like, a Muddy Water coming off. This is probably just... I'm going to Bulldoze and swap to Solgaleo. Get all those speed drops. Shadow Ball. That's a good Shadow Ball. I bet I'm faster. I don't know. Let's find out together. I'm gonna swap to Mimikyu. And I can protect this turn. What does protecting do? I think I just need a Max Lightning here. Okay, here comes Urshifu, so they have Sucker Punch. Got him. Okay. So now I can burn their Urshifu. They bring out Calyrex here. I can Shadow Sneak it. I'm going to bring out Whimsicott. Alright, I'm going to Will-O-Wisp, and I'm going to Max Guard. I don't love the position we're in. The Shadow Ball on the Switch was really good. That was a really good play from our opponent. Okay, there's Tailwind. So now I want to set Trick Room again. And like giving up Solgaleo feels like whatever at this point. Setting Trick Room I think is the most important thing this turn. Oh no, Solgaleo's down. Here's my horse. I'm gonna play rough here. I'm gonna Icicle Crash here. We know this isn't Sucker Punch. On a crit, that did nothing. Goodbye, I'm +1. Goodbye. Alright, we turned this game around. I didn't feel great about it, but we turned it around. Shadow Sneak, Lash Out. There's no way you lived both of these. Oh no, you lived both of them. Let's try it again. Now there's no way you live both of these. I think setting the second Trick Room is just like the nail in the coffin for our opponent. Giving up Solgaleo is literally fine. I guess you could have made the play of max guarding again just to preserve it, but whatever. Oh no, they still have their Dynamax. Okay. Wrap up. Rayquaza didn't ever feel like it did anything for us. The rest of the team felt very cohesive. Rotom, like the things that felt weird were like Rotom and Ray. I think you might want some kind of redirection for Mimikyu to reasonably set up Trick Room, because like the fact that we don't have Trick Room on Solgaleo means that they're very free to just target down the Mimikyu and prevent it from doing anything in leads like that. But like you having a second way to set Trick Room on your Solgaleo over like Protect, I think could be fine. The coverage here that we have, Flare Blitz and Wild Charge, are both very good. I think they both came in very clutch at times. And I honestly think we could probably go minus attack or minus speed on this, make this min speed, because then under Trick Room we're gonna be able to underspeed things and like then bulldoze. Like I guess the argument there is like you don't want to always set Trick Room with this, and like bulldoze is going to lower their speed. So being min speed only matters when you're trying to set Trick Room with Mimikyu so you can Shadow Sneak. Whereas if you're trying to do bulldoze Gigas things, you don't want to be min speed because you're lowering your opponent's speed. So I think this team was really fun. I don't think Rayquaza ever got to shine, and I think part of that is partly because it's a physical attacker that just like died to Rayquaza. I mean, died to Instant a bunch. I think you could probably swap this to be a special attacker, and I'd be probably more satisfied with this. Yeah, I mean, that's like the one thing. I don't think physical Rayquaza is where I want to be in this format. And like Rotom felt fine. Nasty Plot, we got to do it a couple different times, but it was never very relevant. So yeah, this is a fun. This is a very fun team. I enjoyed it quite a bit. So Aaron, as always, dude, keep up the fantastic teams. They're always so wacky and so wonderful, and I can't wait to play some more of them in the future. But to everyone else, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next week with some more laddering. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.